Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney with Hands and Feet Jesus Freaks, just busting out some audio away before I go on my nature walk. Did one yesterday, thought I'd do it again. And, well, you should come check it out with me. I think I have a few words to say. Okay, first I wanted to share the scenery with you guys. It's a beautiful morning. Well, it's almost noon, but it works. Probably can't see it too well, but right on that little island there is a nice bird, big bird. Kind of blurry, bringing it back in. Alright. Okay, I feel like there's something else I want to share with everybody. I just pop this camera on this rock. There we go. There, I think that works. Kind of looking at the scenery. Ish. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. You can watch the bird while I'm talking. So, kind of felt like I was, wanted to share just a quick little thing that has started influencing my life here recently is the third commandment, thou shalt not use the Lord's name in vain. And I was doing a Bible study recently, I'm still doing it, on the book of Revelation with Chuck Missler. If you don't know who he is, you should check him out at khouse.org. And he's also got, there's a lot of his videos on Facebook, not Facebook, but YouTube and Facebook. Pretty cool guy, very scientific when it comes to the Bible and God and everything. So if you're into that, check him out. But you can look it up, Exodus chapter 20 verse 7, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. And I think most of us understand that that means, you don't cuss with his name, you don't say OMG, you don't swear by his name or anything. But I don't think a lot of us realize, and I didn't realize until it was brought up, that this also includes ambassadorship. And what that is we are God's children, and we're representing him. As Christians, we're representing him. And we need to represent him appropriately. Our lives need to reflect him appropriately. And when it doesn't, you're essentially taking his name in vain, because you're not living the way you've been called to live. And this convicted me a lot, because I was kind of being judgmental, and I just recently, not so much rededicated, but fully just jumped in and gave myself to God for once in my life. And it's been amazing thus far, and I am learning a lot, and things are happening fast. But another thing that went along with the third commandment that was brought up was all the way in the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 1 through 7, the first of the 7 letters Jesus writes to the 7 churches, the church of Ephesus. And they got commended by Jesus for their hard work and their faith in everything that they've been doing, and just working really hard to do the Lord's work and everything. But the one thing that, they got a little slap on the hand was that they forgot their first love. He loved the fact that they were doing all this work for him, but they were doing so much work and being so busy in God's work that they had no time for God. And so we need to make sure that, being ambassadors is good, and, that also includes doing the Lord's work, wherever he's called you to go, whether you're serving at church, out on the street handing out Bibles, or just talking to people, wherever you've been called. You want to make sure that you spend it, at least set some time aside if you can. Whatever time in the day to just sit down with God and just have some intimate time with him. That's what he wants. And no matter how busy you get, we need to make sure to make time for him. And I get very busy, not even doing God stuff, but just busy with life in general, and I forget to do that. So I try to make sure that I sit down with my Bible and reread what I'm trying to study and everything, or wherever else I feel God is calling me to read in there. And so, yep. It's pretty much all I have to share. It's pretty short, you know. We need to be ambassadors, represent God appropriately. You know, when we're hateful, not loving, we don't care, we're not about other people, we're not being very godlike, you know. We got to represent our Father appropriately as ambassadors and as disciples of Jesus. True disciples, we need to reflect his grace and mercy on each other and for the world, so we can, you know, share the good news with everybody. And with that, make sure you make time to have intimate one-on-one time with God. So that's about it. We'll go ahead and do another pan. And that bird just isn't moving, so it's really hard to see. So I got some pictures, maybe I'll put them up. There you go. God is good, and he is up. There it goes. There goes the bird. Nice. I'm glad we got to see that. Well, God bless everyone, and have a good day.